The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing for you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well on this Friday. Hope everybody is up at it, ready to rock and roll on a Friday, ready to get this work week over, get everything set for the weekend. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. We don't really got much to talk about today. There's a little bit of news. There's a little bit of MMAI stuff we'll get into. And other than that, it's a typical Friday market. So it'll be a short stream today. But didn't want to miss the opportunity to get at you guys on this Friday before this big mint. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to talk about the markets, get into a little bit of MMAI stuff, update on First Republic, and then we're going to get up out of here. Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Rob. What's going on? How are you? Beaver Lumber, good morning. Good morning. Good. XXI, what's going on? Good morning. Market flat. Yeah, the market's flat. I mean, it's not really doing too much. I mean, we really don't got a lot of to talk about this morning. So, like I said, it'll be a shorter stream, but I did want to give you guys some market stuff, some MMAI stuff that we got going on, and like I said, a little bit of First Republic talk. But other than that, the market's pretty flat. Looks like stock market's going to start in red today, but that's typical on a Friday. Earnings season is here, and what we have during earnings season is unpredictable markets. We had a lot of earnings come out yesterday, some good, some bad, much like we had expected, talked about here for a while. So, the big ones did good. Google did good. Microsoft did good. Amazon did okay. Intel didn't do so great. But you know what? That is the markets, right? And that's what we have to deal with. That's what we will deal with moving forward. But the crypto market's pretty flat. But on a Friday, looks like we're going to start in red. Looks like the European markets, they're in red too. They're not doing that well. The Asian markets overnight, they did really good. They did well. They finished in green. So it gives us a little bit of optimistic approach coming into the markets that are opening, that are getting ready to open pretty soon. But the European markets kind of take that optimistic approach and kind of give it more of a downside than an upside. But we'll see. We'll see what happens when the pre-markets open. We'll see what happens when the markets open. But the pre-markets ain't looking so hot. And First Republic, we'll get into some of that right now. We'll go down through the news as we get there. We know that bank was in trouble. It looks like the government and First Republic are going to meet. They're going to try to figure out how they can bail that bank out, how they can make that bank solve it again. So it looks like that's what's going on today. Curtis, good morning. seen you in the space last night, man. Thanks for showing up. Curtis, Lena, good morning. But yeah, it looks like First Republic in the government are going to go ahead and have a meeting today. They're going to try to figure out how they can make that bank solvent again. So basically, they're going to spend your money to bail that bank out. So that's basically what's going to happen today. I'm ready to mint. Yeah, we're all ready to mint, Curtis. It's going to come today though, right around 11 o'clock. So we're all ready. We're all ready. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be an exciting day for MMAI to mint. We're all celebrate together. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index sitting at greed. As you guys see, this is a lagging indicator, so we don't put a whole bunch of stock in it, but we look at it sitting in greed right now. So not a bad thing. The market cap sitting at about 1,206 billion. I tell you guys, this 1,200 billion mark is a key mark for the market. It seems to be where the market starts to level itself off, right around that mark right there. And we stayed there overnight, which is a good thing. I think we were up to about 1,220 billion, somewhere in there, throughout the day yesterday. Dropped down a little bit, but I think if we can hold this 1,200 billion mark throughout the weekend, which is going to be tough to hold, the market will kind of stay flat, but that's going to be tough to hold because it's leaking out already. So there's two Curtises. Oh, there is. Okay, you guys messing me up. Everybody got the same name. Only two. So wake up, Seiko. We are up, man. We up. We at it. We ready to rock and roll this morning. It's Friday, man. Curtis, Ron, I'm getting one, and you'll get one. Okay. You give now you talking, Curtis. There you go. Give one away. But the market right now, it's pretty flat. It's not really doing much. It's kind of trading sideways. Kind of taking a little bit of a dip overnight, but not a huge dip. So it's pretty much just staying flat, guys. Really, which is actually a good thing given where we are. These earnings that are coming in, another bank that's getting ready to get bailed out in First Republic. I think that cryptocurrency is in a really good spot right now. Bitcoin took a big dip, with the Mt. Gox fear, and then it took a big run when the bank collapsed, was going to collapse, First Republic, and people started to take their money out. So and move it into Bitcoin and some of these other money market accounts. So gave Bitcoin a little bit of a run, a little bit of a pump in the market, which was a good thing for crypto. This is what Bitcoin was built to do, and it's doing what it was built to do. So that's a good thing right now. But it's early on a Friday, and we talk about this every Friday. I say this to you. On Friday, it's very different. It's not how the market opens, it's how the market closes on a Friday, because that sets the tone for the weekend. Because the stock market shuts down until Monday, but the crypto market keeps rolling. So how the stock market closes on a Friday will kind of dictate what happens Saturday and Sunday in the crypto market if there's no big news. So Polygon sitting at $1. When I woke up this morning, guys, it was 98 cents. So it was below $1. Starting to recover a little bit back up. It's just at $1. Got my eyes on Polygon really because this thing's been hovering below $1 for all week long. And we'll see what happens with Polygon. Polygon just signed a big, huge partnership with Google, Google Cloud. So that's a huge partnership with Google Cloud, and if they can start to work with Google, Polygon will have a good footprint into Google, and we know how big Google is. So that's actually a great partnership. They just continue to sign partnerships with big name people. Polygon Matic is just one of these tokens. They just continue to grow and grow and grow with their partnerships. And eventually all that's going to pay off in a big way. XRP, yesterday was at 45 cents and at 47 cents today. So doing a little bit better today than it did yesterday, but not a lot better. That thing needs to get above 50 cents. But the longer this case moves on and the longer they drag this thing out, the more people are going to go ahead and liquidate their positions from XRP. I mean, them are just the facts. People have been sitting on XRP for a long time. I've been sitting on it for, I can't even tell you how long. But some people just don't have the liquid cash to just keep sitting on it. So, they exit their positions when they're ahead. And some people are doing that. And that's okay. It is what it is. I get it. I understand it. It's been a long time. BNB, sitting at $321. It's down from yesterday. Yesterday was 330, 337, somewhere in there. It took a hit on the overnight. It took about a 2.9, let's call it 3% hit on the overnight. So, it is what it is. That's how you day trade XRP. Yeah, people are day trading. I don't know. I'd call it weak trading XRP. A lot of people will sit on it for until it goes up a couple cents, liquidate their positions, get out, get back in when it drops down to 45 cents, somewhere in there. Get back out when it gets to 47.5, 47. Jump back in when it drops. That these people are day trading this thing. I don't know. I'm not day trading. I'm just kind of hanging on to it. There's a couple of, I don't know. I just haven't really been in a day trading mood lately. And when I do day trade, it's usually with BNB. But I don't know. I just haven't really been in that day trading mood lately. The market's been really, really unpredictable, really, really unstable. So it's kind of hard to day trade when the market's just unstable. It's I don't know. I just haven't had that feeling. Haven't had that day trading feeling lately. So on the day, we will get this picture on the day. Look green, look good, green overnight, just barely green though. So there's really not a lot of activity going on. We'll drill this down to the hour as the American markets start to wake up. We'll see how they're treating cryptocurrency right now. They're treating it well. The Trust Wallet coin's up 0.7%. It's about level, about even. So, but everything else is just kind of hanging in there right now. There's really no big swings in any of these really cryptocurrencies that we talk about. Pancake Swap has been on a run lately, though. I haven't really dug in to the reason why, but it's really been if you look at this, it's really been on a nice little run lately. Not quite sure what's going on over there at Pancake Swap. Maybe I'll dig into it a little bit this weekend, but they've been on a steady climb up. I don't know what CZ's got going on over there. Big Watch dude, yo, what's going on, man? It's Friday, it's mint day. Very true. Big Watch. Hey, Dr. Rob. Seiko is in the building. Seiko's up and at it this morning, man. He's ready to roll. So I mean, it is what it is. You see with the bubbles, the same thing that we talked about on the coin market cap chart. Not a lot going on in the market. It's pretty flat. It's pretty, sideways action. I think if it goes anywhere today, it'll go down. I don't see a big run in the market. If it goes anywhere, it'll dip. We had a nice run yesterday with Ethereum sitting at 1900. We had that nice run. Bitcoin got back up to almost 30K yesterday. Started to pull back a little bit throughout the day, but at one point during the day, it was almost 30K. Ethereum was up over, it was 1,900, 40 something dollars or somewhere in there at one point. So you're starting to see the pullback. You're starting to see, some money leaking out of the market. I think today, how it looks initially, this early in the morning, we're either going to trade sideways all weekend long or we're going to dip. That's my opinion. Yeah. Hey, DG and Dr. Rob. I bought a ticket on that Pepe. I bought a ticket on that Pepe too. Just a small one though. Just a small ticket. We'll let it ride, and if I go down with liquidity, I go down with liquidity. But I put some casino money in there, and I want to make that clear. I put some casino money in there. Like it's that slot machine money. You pull that lever, and 9 times out of 10 you'll lose. We'll see what happens. I need bone. I need bone to 100. And I need bone to run too. I need bone to run. I'm holding onto a lot of bone. I need that to run. I need that to I need that one to take off a little bit. But it's not going to surprise me if bone doesn't really run until that main net comes out. And that main net's probably not going to come out until the market turns around. I think that Shibarium is ready. I just think that they're kind of waiting for this market to turn around. It doesn't do them any good to release it right now when the market's down. I know you. I hear you, Curtis. I'm waiting for that too. Yeah. I mean, everybody's kind of sitting back waiting for bone to run. But if I'm Shibarium, I'm not going. If I'm Shib, I'm not gonna launch that main net until this market gets a little bit better. There's got to be a strategic move to that, and it just doesn't make sense to launch it right now. The market's down. The market's not doing that well. It's unpredictable. You're only sitting at $1 trillion in the market. You want to launch that when it's really ready to run, and it's just not ready yet. But I'm waiting. I got a lot of bone. I'm waiting. Between bone, MMAI, and a couple other tokens I got, I'm hoping not to have to work too long. I'm waiting for these guys to retire me. So my thought on this market, guys, is simple. I think that this market, it's going to go down or it's going to go sideways this weekend. I wouldn't expect any big action unless we get some big news. And I don't know. I don't know what that big news would be to make the market spike up, but if we get some big news, that can change it. But other than that, it's kind of just hanging. It's kind of just hanging out. And you look at bone right now, sitting at what, $1.04. So $1.03 now on average, depending on what exchange you got it on, depending on if you got it on the DEX. These prices vary. But I like to remind everybody too, like, Bone can moon at any moment because it's not on the big tier one exchanges in the United States. So, Bone's not listed on Binance. Bone's not listed on crypto. I think it's listed on crypto.com now. But Bone's not listed on Binance. Bone's not listed on Coinbase. Bone's not listed on all these big exchanges yet. I think they're holding off and waiting for Bone to become a coin. And when that becomes a coin, I think they're all going to list it. Kind of doesn't make a lot of sense for them to list it now and then have to put their users through a whole bunch of airdrops for the transition to a coin. So I think some of these bigger exchanges are just waiting for this thing to become a coin before they actually go ahead and turn it over. So, and list it. But OKX is buying the hell out of Bone. If you go back and you look at the wallets, they hold a huge wallet. It's not listed on that exchange yet, but they hold a huge wallet. So, I don't know what they're doing with that. I don't know if they're watching just for this thing to turn over or if they're going to go ahead and take that leap and list it before it becomes a coin. So, pay attention to that because they're buying it up. Hey DG, I keep hearing some people say bone will be used as gas. Yeah, Bone is the gas for Shibarium, the Shibarium blockchain, the layer 2 that's coming out, Big Watch. So you're going to need Bone to trade anything on that layer 2. So, Bone's going to become like Matic, right? So when you use Matic, when you're on the Polygon network, you got to have Polygon Matic in order to make any transactions. Bone's going to be the same thing for that Shibarium. So Bone's going to be the gas. In order for you to operate on Shibarium, you're going to have Bone in your wallet to make them transactions, like you have ETH in your wallet to make the transactions on Uniswap and any other Ethereum blockchain. So, Bone's going to be that gas token. And they made it clear, the team has made it clear that they're going to make it so that, Shibarium is the cheapest place for people to launch tokens as well. So this is why I think you're going to see a lot of the meme coins, a lot of the smaller market caps launch on Shibarium. I think Shibarium is going to be that place where they all go to launch their tokens because it's going to be the cheapest place to run it. So I think Shibarium is going to have a place in that market, right? So does that mean that you have to buy into these small tokens for Bone to run? No. The only thing for your bag of Bone to run, no. As long as they're using that thing to trade and you get tons of people on there that's trading with it, your Bone price is going to run. It's going to go up in value. So I think that's what's going to drive the Bone price. And when you think about it, if the Shiba Inu ecosystem really is trying to make it an ecosystem, why wouldn't they bring the liquidity for SHIB, Leash, and Tree and all the rest of their tokens over to the Shibarium blockchain? And that's going to create massive volume as well. So just think about the amount of people that are trading SHIB and Leash, and we'll be trading Tree and all that stuff. And to have all that on Shibarium, it's going to bring massive volume. So people that are testing this right now, that are connecting their wallets on testnet, it is up in the 11 to 15 million people already have connected their wallet to test this. So a lot of people are trying to get in on this wave, and I think it's going to spur a lot of the smaller market cap tokens that are launching on Ethereum. I think they're going to come over here and they're going to start launching on the Shibarium network. You look at Pepe. We talk about Pepe. We joke on Pepe sometimes. We talk about it sometimes. But I think if the Shibarium blockchain was out, I think they would have launched over there. It would have been cheaper. So these are the things that you got to think about, right? When you're investing in this stuff. So it's kind of why everybody's on Bone right now. You got to remember though, we were buying Bone at 30, 35 cents, right? 35, 32 cents, somewhere up in there. Bone to 900. Yeah, Bone has the potential to get up that high. It's just a matter of how many people are going to hold on until it gets there, right? Like I just said, you got to remember, we were buying Bone at 30, 32 to 37 cents. And then I've been buying it ever since. I have a couple different bags of Bone. I have some Bone that I still hold in the 30-cent range. I have some that I hold in the 50-cent range. I have some that I hold in obviously the 90-something cent range to $1 range that I've just been buying lately. So my sell points are very different, depending on what bag that is. I do have a moon bag for Bone. I think Bone's gonna run when it gets on the mainnet. I think it's gonna run during the bull market when everybody's launching their tokens on it, and then I think it's gonna continue to run up as it becomes more and more used. I'm selling at 150. You're selling at 150. I have different sell points. It depends on which bag I bought in and where that price is. Good morning, Elmo. You gotta remember, like, if I was buying at 35 cents and it gets up to 350, that's a 10x, right? And who 10x is a blue chip, right? Like that's almost unheard of. So Elmo, what's up, Doc? Elmo, I know you're excited today. Today's a good day. It's mint day. It's mint day. But for me, $3.50 would be a 10x, right? So where some people that are buying in right now, you go to $1, you're not a 10x till you get to $10. So like I said, there's different sell levels for me. Other than somebody else, it depends on where you got in. It's exciting. So, but yeah, it is exciting today, Elmo. So we ready for today. Today's going to, like I said, today's going to be one of them shorter streams, just because there's not a lot of news to talk about. But we will talk about this mint though, and how I envision this thing going down today, and what I think everybody should prepare themselves for. Best case scenario, kind of worst case scenario, and everything in between, right? So, let's go ahead. Let's talk about that, and then we'll get out of here. Mint today, I believe it's starting at 11 o'clock on Dr. Crypto's Twitter space. So I think that's when the mint's going to open. I believe it's going to open right on the MMAI Pure site. I believe that's where you're going to go mint your NFTs, right on that marketplace right there. Is from how I understand it to be. I'll tell you in a second, Rob. But I believe that's how it's going to be. You got to make sure that you have some Ethereum in your wallet. It is a free mint, but you have to have enough Ethereum to pay the gas fees. I think probably, I would estimate, because you don't know what the gas fees are at any given time. I would probably estimate, about $10 per NFT, $10 to $20 per NFT for gas, just to be safe. You don't want to get into a situation where gas is high at the time that you're trying to mint and you don't have enough Ethereum to mint. So make sure you have enough gas in there to mint your tokens. To mint your NFTs. And then, you're going to get a picture of, much like the key to the city of what you minted. Like, let's say you get a car, right? Then you're going to get a picture of that car in your wallet for your NFT. Then you're going to know what you have at that time. So you'll know, you minted a car, you minted a large store, small store, billboard, whatever you got, right? So you'll know that at that time. And then when we open up the Pure World again, you'll know exactly, where that sign is or where that office space is or where that building is. And you'll be able to make some moves from there. But at least you'll know what you have so that you can start to make some moves so that, if you plan on, kind of selling out your advertisement, that that you're, what you're going to sell out. If you plan on, opening your own, if you get a store and you plan on opening up your own store in there, you kind of know what size store you have. You kind of can start to plan for all that. So, that's the good part about knowing what you have. I will tell you in this trading atmosphere that some people are not going to be happy with what they get. So they'll probably list it on OpenSea. And you may be able to pick up some property on OpenSea that, maybe that interests you, that doesn't interest somebody else. So pay attention to OpenSea. People with multiple keys may not feel the need to hold on to multiple keys after they mint their property, because, they just don't see the value in holding on to multiple keys. So you may see some keys pop up on OpenSea as well. So, basically what I'm telling you is, as we're minting out throughout the day, if you're looking to build to your NFT bag, certain properties or accumulate more keys to the city, pay attention to OpenSea, because people may list their stuff there, or people may be in a financial situation where they're looking to recoup some of what they invested. So they may be listing some of this stuff. So, just pay attention to what's going on around you today. With every mint and every NFT mint, these things happen. So, let's make sure that, I'm just trying to give you guys the good that we're going to mint today, and, some of the other stuff that you guys should be looking out for today, and how to prepare for this thing. Let's see what we got here. Good morning, COR. That's Timsky. Good morning, all. Yeah, Big Watch. Bone is going. Gonna be gas. Yeah, gonna be that gas, man. And gas tokens are what you want to hold. Like, they have a use case, man. Gas tokens, at least transactions are coming. And at least you're making some money off of transactions. Ship Discord is legit. The mods, yeah, I heard Ship Discord. That's usually where they release all their news first, before it comes to Twitter, before it comes anywhere with the Shiba Inu ecosystem, is usually in their Discord. Hey, Dr. Rob. I have CZ listed listed under my MMAI key NFT. I have no idea what that is, Big Watch. CZ. I don't know, man. You sharing the key with CZ Binance, bet dog? Um, that's the group. Oh, okay, that's the grouping. All right. I didn't even look that close at mine. Um, so I think I think when we look at this mint, this is kind of what we can expect today. And I would encourage everybody, starting at 11, if you mint, come up, tell us what you minted, tell us what you got, and tell us, just how, if you're having any issues or you can't mint, don't be scared to come on up and ask for some help, or DM and ask for some help. I don't want anybody getting taken advantage of. So, if you're having trouble minting, go ahead and ask the questions. There'll always be somebody there to walk you through it, whether it's on the Twitter space, whether it's a Telegram, whether you have somebody that you DM. Make sure you're asking them questions. Understand there will be some scams out there today. People probably have been sitting on the sidelines waiting for this mint and waiting to send out scam NFTs. So let's make sure you're paying attention to them. Bone got listed on Certo Exchange. Certo Exchange. That's the big Dubai Exchange. Oh, got listed on there. I keep waiting for that OKC listing. I know they're buying the hell out of Bone. So it means it will be listed. I know they're buying the hell out of it. So but yeah, that's nice that it just got listed on the Dubai Exchange out there. I think a lot of these exchanges are waiting to list Bone. Just they're waiting for that transition from that token to that coin. It's a lot of work, and I don't think that people understand the amount of work that it is for an exchange or any token to go to a coin, and have and airdropping all of the exchanges, and then making sure that the exchanges have the proper amount so that they can go ahead and make that transition. And is that a one-to-one transition? From the token to a coin? Is it not? What's that mathematical conversion? All that stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you have to make that transition with. So if something's already transitioning from a token to a coin, you kind of want to wait. Some of these bigger exchanges are going to kind of want to do all that work up front to list Bone right now, and then turn around and do the same work on the back end to make the transition. So, you gotta put the pairs together. You got to make sure the pairs are good. You got to make sure there's just a lot going on there. So I think that once Bone makes this transition from a token to a coin, that's when you're gonna see it listed all over the place. My stats sitting at about 3,000, right around 3,400 watch hours, 771 subs. So we are making a lot of progress on the watch hours. I am waiting for, I think YouTube is behind though, because on my earning stats are way below what my actual watch hour stats say they are. So I think they need to I just think that they're looking to update the stats. And YouTube does this, like they'll give you a little bit and then all of a sudden they'll dump the rest of them in there. So, kind of waiting for a dump. It's been a couple of days since they've really made a big dump on the watch hours. So, I'm assuming maybe this weekend or something they'll make that big dump. But YouTube's funny like that. They're behind. They tend to be behind on a lot of things, and updating their stats are one thing that they seem to be really lacking in. So it's just weird. It's a weird situation for them. You would think, being Google, that they would have that figured out, but they don't. So 11 o'clock today, guys. Uh, start start night start night stream. Night streams might help. Seiko, man, I would love to do some night streams, but by the time by the time I do these morning streams, and by the time I host Twitter on Tuesday, and then I'm with Wadi on Thursday, um man, I tell you, that's a lot of hours. And then I do go on other people's streams at nighttime. Sometimes I've kind of slacked on that a little bit, just because there's really not a lot to talk about in the market. um the crypto market's been kind of stale. So um I kind of haven't been going on a lot of people's streams, but that's going to start kicking up again. And So it'll happen. It'll all start to happen again. Um, and I may do some late night streams, depending on what the schedule looks like. But right now the schedule is tight, man. 11 a.m. Eastern time, Eastern time zone. Yeah, Eastern time zone, Elmo. It's 11 a.m. Eastern. That would be what, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard, 10 Central, something like that. So spaces and marketplace. Okay. Yeah, Rob's got it posted already. The space is already up there. So if you go click on that set reminder, it'll tell you what time zone you're in, and it'll let you know what time. But it's it's 11 a.m. Eastern, which is 10 a.m. Central, which is, I believe, 8 a.m. Pacific. If my math is right, it's early in the morning. So with that, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go this morning. But let's make sure that we're all tuned in, locked in at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's go ahead. Let's make this mint successful. Let's mint everything that's out there, and let's celebrate. I've been saying this for a while. Sometimes the crypto market has so much negativity in it. Sometimes you have to celebrate the successes, and minting your NFTs is a success. Let's celebrate the success that we have. Let's celebrate projects that are moving forward. Sometimes you just got to take a step back and have a little bit of celebration for what's going on. And today's that day. Starts at 11. We'll roll it over to awesome stream at 1, and then after that, if we need more time, I'm pretty sure between myself, Dr. Rob, Awesome, everybody else, if we need to open up a space, we'll open up a space. We'll give everybody more time. So it's gonna be a good day. Let's celebrate. I'm pretty sure that there will be some detailed instructions that come out on how to mint this, but from everything that I understand, it's going to be right on the website, right where you went to click on the OpenSea part when you wanted to buy it, is where you'll mint it. So let's go ahead. Let's celebrate today. Let's celebrate the fact that we've made it this far, where a lot of other projects are folding their tents and going home. MMAI has made it this far to get to this point. So let's go ahead and celebrate that. I know everybody's been waiting, patiently waiting to mint their stuff, and today's that day. So let's have a celebration. So hey, Dr. Rob, I'll be listening. I'll be listening from a desktop. Big Watch be listening from them desktops, man. He always on that desktop. But yeah, I'm glad you're gonna be there, Lena. Celebration. Yes, almost celebration. Let's celebrate, man. But everybody grab the mic today too. Don't be scared to grab that mic. Let us know what you got. Let us know what you minted. Do not tell us your key number. Just tell us what property you have. We don't need to know your key number. You don't need people in your wallets. You don't need people looking in your wallets. You don't need all that stuff. So, just go ahead and tell us what you got. You don't got to release the keys. Keep the key number. Keep that to yourself. Let's all celebrate together. And with that, good morning, Kelcha. With that, guys, we are out for the morning. Sorry it was a short stream today, but there's just really not a lot of news to talk about. Yes, today is the day. Today is the day, Kelcher. We go find out what we got. So, so sorry it was a shorter stream today. There's just really not a lot of news to talk about, guys. Really, the market's flat. So with that, I'll see you guys at 11. We'll talk at 11. Let's all get together on Dr. Rob's stream. And I'll make my introduction. I'll make my introduction to the digital the digital world once MMAI deposits to 2 zeros. Hey, there you go. I'll take it. I hear you, Big Watch. I hear you, man. Let's make that if that's what it takes. We get an introduction. Come on here. Yeah, we'll let you intro. But with that, everybody have a great morning, and I'll see you guys around. I'll see you guys at 11. Like I said, don't be scared to grab that mic today, guys. It's celebration day. And with that, everybody have a great morning, and I'm out.